Hey, so today in this video we will talk about how you can make over $100 a day easily trading Bitcoin. So Bitcoin yesterday got one more huge siphon towards the potential gain straightforwardly towards a vital degree of obstruction. Yet in this video we will discuss precisely exact thing was occurring yesterday on the FOMC meeting, why Bitcoin really got this crazy siphon towards the potential gain. Furthermore, what's more, I likewise need to impart to you a critical negative disparity that is correct now being shaped on an exceptionally high drum time period. On the RSI marker, yet is a matter of some importance, what you will see, it truly seems to be that. Recently on the FOMC meeting, Bitcoin is a matter of some importance, got a great deal of liquidity beneath our past low. Normally the market works that first we react everybody. We got a break of our past low, and that implies individuals that were really standing firm on a long situation, and that had stopped misfortunes beneath the past level, stopped them out, clawed them. Really at that time proceed with our way towards the potential gain. Presently, for what reason was our past low here? Such a significant level. Some sort of a help level on the Bitcoin cost. Presently you can as of now see this level here was really the everyday high term time period level help phi substitution. We will go from our swing bird into our swing high. It appears as though we bob in a real sense. To the specific dollar exactness at our brilliant individuals match proportion. Furthermore, on top of that we could go with our week after week turn focuses here. It was precisely at the particular region. Liquidity was snatched, get everybody destroyed, get likewise perhaps certain individuals negative, and really at that time see one more crazy siphon towards the potential gain. On the bidding clit. Presently the thing you're really going to see on the 30-moment time span when offered Bitcoin, most importantly, get liquidity beneath our past line. Here. It seems as though we got open revenue decline, and that implies cash leaving the market. Individuals are really getting destroyed. What's more, obviously, when everybody is racked exclusively, then we can really go higher towards the potential gain. Presently, yesterday we were focusing on our significant degree of opposition, which was our brilliant F-night proportion. From our swing high to our swing low. It seems to be our brilliant F-night proportion. In a real sense, there was no response here. So no great explanation for us to go with any shorter sub-meetings. At this particular region, Bitcoin crushed through the level straightforwardly towards our day-to-day and obviously, considerably higher towards the potential gains towards our week after week crude time period level of opposition. Presently, we should discuss the volume here, where you will see on the 1 hourly, perhaps on the 2 hourly, 4 hour time period. Generally discussing the volume, I would say we got a volume increment on a push towards the potential gain, which right currently implies that we could try and be discussing our fifth and last just 12 towards the potential gain. Why so? Since, supposing that we are begin moving towards the potential gain with the high volume increment, perhaps this here isn't a rectification any longer. Like we were talking yesterday, recollect yesterday I really referenced to you that Bitcoin could be moving into the ABC remedy of some sort, but since right now the volume is so on a push towards the potential gain, perhaps we could as of now say Bitcoin is correct now moving hastily towards the potential gain in our last and fifth, mid-12 towards the potential gain. Presently, obviously, with our volume increment here, besides the fact that individuals really got destroyed with the stop misfortunes here, when we snatched the liquidity beneath our past low, yet on a push towards the potential gain, focusing right onto the liquidations. It additionally seems to be crazy shorts liquidation spike here of roughly 13 million of short positions, getting totally obliterated on a push towards the inverse. So what we can write to say Bitcoin got a push towards the potential gain in the wake of taking the liquidity underneath our past eases back, and that implies we got liquidity, we destroyed likewise short positions, and what's more, we are seeing some sort of a negative sign, which is a mystical of our fifth and last 12 lira towards the potential gain, what we have as a top priority if, for instance, we compose and go on the everyday time period, we might possibly as of now distinguish our 5 construction. Recently we were really saying that Bitcoin could be shaping the fourth 12 lira, obviously, assuming we would truly go lower. In any case, right now, it looks like in light of the FOMC meeting yesterday, we're going to push towards the potential gain end. What we can say on the other hand, if obviously, Bitcoin quite framed our fourth backstreet, we could say we finished out roughly at this particular region, and this whole segment here was really a center dynamic stage. Since as referenced 2 or 3 days prior, the volume at this particular region was somewhat low, since right now we got the volume increment. We might actually say, alright, perhaps the fourth backstreet was done several days prior. This uproarious here in the present moment, since we are moving towards the inverse with high volume, Bitcoin could currently be moving fifth and last backstreet 12 towards the potential gain, and the significant trademark when we discuss our fifth rear entryway 12 here will be narrows edge disparity shaping on higher term time spans on the 4-hour time span, in a real sense for as long as weeks. Here we are framing lower levels, Bitcoin is shaping better upsides. Straight edge disparity. All over the board here. Likewise, for instance, assuming you go on the day-to-day time period, we are framing lower levels here. So inlet edge difference on the RSI pointer is a trade of our fifth logical wave here. Also, in light of that, I would be certainly somewhat more mindful, possibly taking the benefits of our long belongings. What's more, later, obviously, I will impart to you, we may be searching for a fresh out-of-the-box new short, or a sound belonging on the piece contained, yet at the present time, thank you kindly. Assuming you really crush the like button, since we likewise need to discuss considerably more negative signs that are correct now unfurling on the piece, contain what we are truly going to do on the off chance that we go with the RSI pointer on the everyday time period. Presently, obviously, we can all concur. We are moving incredibly high with the RSI pointer towards the potential gain. And we are moving towards the inverse with high volume. Bitcoin could currently be moving fifth and last backstreet 12 towards the potential gain, and the significant trademark when we discuss our fifth rear entryway 12 here will be narrows edge disparity shaping on higher term time spans on the 4-hour time span, in a real sense for as long as weeks. Here we are framing lower levels, Bitcoin is shaping better upsides. Straight edge disparity. All over the board here. Likewise, for instance, assuming you go on the day-to-day time period, we are framing lower levels here. So inlet edge difference on the RSI pointer is a trade of our fifth logical wave here. Also, in light of that, I would be certainly somewhat more mindful, possibly taking the benefits of our long belongings. What's more, later, obviously, I will impart to you, we may be searching for a fresh out-of-the-box new short, or a sound belonging on the piece contained, yet at the present time, thank you kindly. Assuming you really crush the like button, since we likewise need to discuss considerably more negative signs that are correct now unfurling on the piece, contain what we are truly going to do on the off chance that we go with the RSI pointer on the everyday time period. Presently, obviously, we can all concur. We are moving incredibly high with the RSI pointer towards the potential gain. And furthermore, I would agree that Bitcoin is moving towards the potential gain. What's more, obviously we are preparing at the overbought region. Presently, imagine a scenario where we go on the week-by-week time period, as I would like to think, our week-by-week time period, here on the RSI pointer. Looks surprisingly more terrible. Presently what you can really see, we got the high on the RSI marker when Bitcoin finished out at around 48,000 US. Furthermore, at present we are most certainly framing a critical lower high rate here. Presently, what the RSI is doing, we can really associate our better upsides, and it seems to be indeed, we are obviously shaping a higher high here, however the B contain is framing a lower high. So assuming that the RSI marker begins moving towards disadvantage, it's really going to secret negative dissimilarity on the week after week time span, which is a negative piece correspondence. Presently, for what reason am I educating you regarding this negative uniqueness here is essentially on the grounds that I would truly prefer not to toss out our negative rear entryway. That's what we count. I don't think many individuals right presently even focus on, and that will mean we are correct now actually moving in number 4th, just 5th, here before possibly going over in our 5th and last push towards disadvantage. Presently, obviously, yesterday we were discussing it, our month-to-month bunch calculation is now bending towards the contrary here, which certainly generally talking was a bullish sign here. Be that as it may, as a result of the RSI pointer, and particularly assuming the negative jumpers will be affirmed, as I would like to think, being the savviest idea is not exactly going for us to really say with 100% likelihood that the base for Bitcoin is truly, and hence, obviously I truly do have a bullish and furthermore negative Elliott wave plan here. Also, obviously our negative one is Ritos. It is our 4th Elliott wave. Before potential, we could expect one more push towards drawback on the Bitcoin cost.